Hello everyone, Sharda here. I have chosen the topic from biology. The subject biology is again subdivided into botany and zoology. From botany, I have chosen the topic photosynthesis. The presentation on which I am giving the lecture includes introduction, evidence, and definition for the topic photosynthesis. I hope this will be helpful for high school level, PU level, and also UG level. Come on, let's study together. Introduction. We all know that all animals, including human beings, depends on plants for their food. Why? Because they are capable of producing their own food by the process called photosynthesis. So they are known as autotrophs. Photosynthesis is a physico-chemical biological phenomenon. What does it mean? Solar energy is involved and the chemicals which are involved in the photosynthesis is water, carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. Biological phenomenon. Why the photosynthesis is biological phenomenon? Because here the biological system, plants are involved in the process. So this is the basis of life on the earth which gives energy for all the organisms in the form of food. Next, evidence to support the topic. Many scientists worked towards it. First, we study what the Joseph Priestley did. In order to say chlorophyll, light and carbon dioxide are very much necessary to carry out the photosynthesis, he conducted an experiment. He took a potted plant and covered one of the leaf with a strip or a black paper. Then he kept the pot in sunlight for some time. Is it? He conducted a qualitative test. What is qualitative test? See, in lab we conduct analysis, qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. Qualitative analysis is which product we are getting. Quantitative analysis is what is the percentage of that particular product. So here what he did was qualitative analysis. He covered one of the leaf with the black paper and he allowed it to stay in sunlight for some time. Then he took the iodine solution. Iodine solution is usually used to detect the starch or the presence of starch. When we put the iodine solution on potato is a vegetable which has high amount of starch. So same solution he used and he put a drop of iodine solution. So he observed the part of the leaf which covered with the black paper was colorless, but the part which was not covered, which turned to blue black color. So the iodine solution, when we put the iodine solution to the starch, it turns blue black color. Hence, by this experiment, we can say that photosynthesis occurs only in green parts of plant. Next, Moll's half-leaf experiment. So what this experiment is, in a potted plant, part of the leaf was immersed in the KOH solution or KOH soaked in the cotton. So what is the property of KOH here is it absorbs the carbon dioxide. So if there is no carbon dioxide, there will be no photosynthesis maybe. Let us see. Same thing, while others were exposed to light for some time. After some time, qualitative analysis was done to observe the presence of starch. So this portion which was not covered gave us the positive result, but the part which was immersed in the KOH soaked in cotton gave the negative result. From this, we can conclude carbon dioxide is essential to carry out the photosynthesis. For UG level, I think the students have to conduct all these experiments, so it will be easy. Next scientist, Ingenhousz. He observed some water bubbles in the aquatic plants. So what are these water bubbles? He observed the water bubbles. We can see here in the picture water bubbles only during the daytime but not during the night. So how this experiment was conducted? So in a beaker we take water and hydrilla. Hydrilla is an aquatic plant. Then this plant was kept and the inverted funnel was kept on this and inverted test tube was placed. After some time we have to keep this whole setup in the sunlight. After some time we can see the bubbles. Okay, so these bubbles was oxygen. How these bubbles were oxygen and from where did this oxygen come from was the next thing. Cornelius Van Neel, he did a milestone contribution in the field of photosynthesis. What he did was he conducted experiment by taking purple and green bacteria. In green plants, water is the hydrogen donor. Water is the hydrogen donor and is oxidized to oxygen. Water is the hydrogen donor and is oxidized to oxygen. But whereas in the bacteria like purple and green bacteria, water is not the hydrogen donor, it is the hydrogen sulfide is the hydrogen donor. So the end product is not oxygen but the end product is the sulfur. From this we can conclude that oxygen liberated during the photosynthesis was from water but not from the carbon dioxide. So from all this we can write our own definition. It is very easy. Photosynthesis is defined as an anabolic process. What is anabolic process? In biological system we say metabolism. Metabolic process is, you can say, subdivision or which includes two processes like anabolism and catabolism. Anabolic process is the synthesis, like photosynthesis is an anabolic process, whereas our respiration is the catabolic process. So in the next presentations we'll be discussing about the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. I hope you will get more information regarding this in coming presentations. Respiration is the catabolic process. Here anabolic process means there will be synthesis. What is synthesized here? Here the carbohydrates are synthesized. Or we can say food materials like carbohydrates are synthesized from simple raw materials like carbon dioxide and water by green plants, where in chloroplast using solar energy releasing oxygen. See, this is similar to our kitchen. See, we cook something in the kitchen, chloroplast is the kitchen, right? And using some ingredients we require it to prepare the food. So ingredients here are the carbon dioxide and the water. So what is liberating here? The oxygen. It is very important. Please remember, students will be confused between the photosynthesis and the respiration. So photosynthesis where the carbon dioxide is utilized and oxygen is liberated. Fine. So next definition, you can say it is a chemical definition. It is a chemical oxidation reduction process. I already said water molecules are oxidized to form oxygen. So it is a hydrogen donor, and carbon dioxide is reduced to form carbohydrates. So this is the chemical definition. Both you can write in your examination, or if you can remember what I said about the evidences, by remembering the evidences you can make out your own definition. I hope you got some idea regarding the photosynthesis. In my upcoming presentations we'll be discussing about the difference between the photosynthesis and respiration, and also the process or the mechanism of the photosynthesis. Hope you will study well, and good luck. Thank you.